I am ready for the challenge.
Kings Rewind time. Everybody strap in and we'll figure it out. Kings Rewind right now.
Well, the NBA play-in game was created a few years back, and the Sacramento Kings roster is littered with play-in all-stars as LaVine, DeRozan, Sabonis, and the MVP, Jonas Valanciunas, were all ready to take the court on Wednesday night in hopes of sending the Kings to Memphis. The opponent was the Dallas Mavericks, who held off Phoenix to get the 10th seed, but was winless against the Kings this season.
All I do is win, no matter what.
Tuesday, the home teams prevailed in the 7-8 matchups, and on Wednesday, the streak was broken when the Heat won on the road, beating the Bulls and eliminating them from the third straight year in the play-in.
Man, you are one pathetic loser. No offense.
Well, the first quarter started well. There was great energy.
Oh, hey.
No.
916-520-9990.
And really, there was no need for a spark because the Mavs and Kings were ready to go and spent most of the first quarter going back and forth.
You want some? Come get some.
The Kings took a 29-27 two-point lead into the second quarter, holding Anthony Davis to just 4 points, and Klay Thompson was scoreless.
We're not that bad.
Oh, the second quarter was a much different story. Klay hadn't made a shot until the first attempt of the quarter bounced high off the rim.
Nothing can possibly go wrong.
Well, and then went back through the net. That seemed to open up the floodgates.
Possibly go wrong. That's the first thing that's ever gone wrong.
Klay Thompson, he then would erupt for 16 points in the second quarter.
That's not good.
And Klay had plenty of help as Dallas went for 44 points in the second quarter.
That's not good.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot, but not a problem if the Kings could come close to matching that total. Well, they didn't, as the Kings scored just 19 and turned the ball over an astonishing 10 times in the second quarter.
What the f***? What the f***? What the f*** is this world? What have they done to us? What did they do to us?
I actually think that was live audio of me at the game. The Kings were down 23 points at halftime, and it was going to take the largest comeback of the season for the Kings to keep their season alive.
Keep it together. Keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together, keep it together.
Well, in an empty first half, the best moment came when the Stockton Kings were brought out onto the court to recognize the G League champions.
I want winners. I want people that want to win.
That's right, Coach. You like that. The next best ovation came when former Kings Vlade Divac, Peja Stojakovic, Mike Bibby, and Bobby Jackson were all acknowledged on the big screen as they were showing their support for this team.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.
And I know what you're all thinking. Maybe they could have suited up.
This ain't a fantasy land, kid. This is the real world.
That was a terrible phone call.
So the third quarter began, and DeMar DeRozan was determined to give it his best to get the Kings back in the game.
I'm glad D-Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither.
Yeah, Debo scored 15 in the quarter, and the Kings pulled to within 16 several times, but could never get over that hump.
Good job.
Was it? DeRozan would end with a game-high 33 and collect his 14th 30th-point game of the season as a King, but it was not nearly enough.
Yeah.
As the minutes and seconds were winding down and the season slipping away, there appeared to be one last hope and one last chance for a miracle.
There's one thing I want you to do for me.
What?
Come here.
What?
Win.
Oh.
Win.
Oh.
What are we waiting for?
The montage was there and everything. With 9 minutes to play and trailing by 18, it was Doug McDermott time.
I'm loving it.
His first touch was a three that just missed with a chance to cut it to 15.
Shoot your hopes and dreams.
Then it was followed by an incredible block by Keegan Murray as he stuffed Anthony Davis.
The hospital called. Your test results came back positive. You're a stage 5 dumbass.
Then Levine turned it over. Dallas missed again. Then the Kings turned it over again. And finally, AD bagged a jumper. And the deficit was 20, and that was lights out time. Yep. The Kings were desperate, and it turned to see if a coach's challenge could help turn the tide. The Kings lost that, and they would finish the season, though. Let's give them their props for this. An impressive record of 42-19 on challenges. Yay!
You are not losers. You are not dorks. You don't suck.
Wow. In the end, it is a make-or-miss league, and Dallas hasn't been making shots, but they did on Wednesday, of course. They made 14 of 28 from three, only the second time in the last 17 games that they've done that. They also made 14 or more from they were 50% from the arc. It was just the second time in their last 29 games to do so.
Oh, good for you.
For the Kings, they fell to just 4-14 when playing without Malik Monk.
Have we displeased you, almighty God in heaven? Do our lives mean nothing to you?
And the last basket of the season, well, it went to the newest King, Terrence Davis, who was the last move made by GM Monty McNair.
Really? That's sweet.
Moments after the Kings got eliminated, it was announced that Monty McNair would not be coming back, and now the Kings will begin a search for a new GM.
So that's it after 20 years. So long, good luck?
I don't recall saying good luck.
As for Doug Christie's future, we don't know that just yet, but we do know that this offseason will be filled with big decisions that need to be made.
Basically, I'm just going to walk the earth. What you mean walk the earth? You know, like Kane in Kung Fu. Walk from place to place, meet people, get in adventures.
And how long do you intend to walk the earth?
Till God puts me where he wants me to be.
Well, the roller coaster for the season and season 40 in Sacramento is now over, but in many ways, the real work is just beginning.
We couldn't stop screaming.
Roller coasters aren't bad, Mrs. Refrigerator. They're thrilling.
We hope they could have enjoyed this season through these rewinds, because if we couldn't laugh about it this season, all we would be able to do is cry.
No. No? Oh, don't cry. Are you?
So our off-season rewind goal is to be back and better than ever next season.
Sure we will, Mr. Homer. Sure we will.
No.
Until the next one, we at the Kings Rewind, we are out.
We'll be right back after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento